Storytime, Evoluzione Radio.
Bentornati e bentornate, welcome everyone da Marco Ferraro Speaker, by Marco Ferraro Speaker qui a Storytime a Padova per parlare con Diego Gonzales che già lo vedete qui al mio fianco. So let's introduce him, but first I just have to invite you to visit our website, so Facebook Storytime Official oppure hashtag Storytime Veneto, Instagram Storytime_Official oppure hashtag Evoluzione Radio. Perché stiamo facendo questo gioco di parole? Why are we talking like this? Because Diego has to teach us, to tell us his reality. So let's talk about medical tourism Italy. So Diego, welcome here in Storytime.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here.
We are happy you to be here as well. So let's introduce yourself. Who are you, Diego?
Well, first of all, I was born in Italy from an Italian mother, from the south actually.
Okay. Ciao mamma.
Ciao mamma.
Okay.
And an American father, obviously with Mexican heritage.
Okay.
And so
yes. Okay.
And I've been working with medical tourism Italy since it was just a project, I would say. In 2017, right after I got my degree in philosophy,
Sure.
I found out of this company and started working with them, and I was interested in it ever since because I really believe that this type of business is the future and is the future of the healthcare. And I think that with events like the pandemic, I was actually proven right because it showed how.
What was the path you were looking for as you entered inside this medical field?
Well, I was more interested in the communication. I think I could really help the company understanding, American culture and how they have this type
To be
of communication.
useful at
Yes,
100%.
absolutely.
Yep. Okay.
And also, there was of course a commercial part. So that's where it was my training was.
Yeah, sure.
basically. Yeah.
It has to be employed.
Yes,
okay,
exactly.
Okay. Just the moment to talk about the American community in Vicenza.
Yes.
What about it?
Well, it is one of the biggest in Europe.
Really?
Yes. Probably only in Germany there's a bigger one. Consider that the community in Vicenza involves 3 military bases,
Sure.
and including actually the one in Aviano, so it's really 4.
Okay.
There are about 20,000 people, including the families and everything, and this is it creates the necessity of creating a link,
Sure. A connection.
a connection,
A bridge, like a kind of bridge.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Especially when 2 cultures that are different in many ways, they live so close by. So of course this includes the healthcare as well. So a little by little we are getting into that reality as well, although we're mostly working with civilians coming from the US.
Okay. So let's make this description about your daily work.
Yes.
Okay. What's the dynamic of your job?
Well, I go to the office.
Sure. Okay. First of all,
which is a good start. Yes.
Yeah, sure about it.
Yes,
Okay.
and then really the first part is just, of course, we're working with Americans, so there's a lot of time difference. Maybe
Sure.
we have replies from
Minus 6 hours.
Yes,
is correct.
minimum. Yeah, more or less 6 to
okay.
all the way to
Let's say like that.
9. Yeah. We're actually opening up to a lot of English-speaking countries. Like also we've been working with Australia and New Zealand patients as well. So that's even worse.
You're sure.
So,
absolutely
yes.
right. Yep.
And so basically in the beginning is just replying to whoever answered, or we try to keep a contact with patients or people who are interested, links with other doctors and clinics in the US as well. And then my creative part of the work is actually creating different contents for the website, researching problems or things that could be linked with what we do, and try to, sell it is the wrong word, but probably is more make it understand to everybody, make it more readable for everybody. Yes, right.
Just to to give the right information.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
I'm trying to give the right information. Then, of course, we're talking about medical issues or even
It's not
society.
simple.
Yes, so I try to, break it down for
Right,
us
right.
normal people that are,
Yeah.
So yes, that's
You
what
lost
I
hope.
do. Then in the afternoon, people start waking up in the U.S.
Okay.
And so that's where the real interaction starts with patients who are interested. We usually use video calls and,
Right.
that's a
It's
good
the perfect,
way. Yes, it's a good way so that we see each other and things like that. And then that's about it. Basically,
Sure.
that's how it all evolves. Of course, it's different when we get to follow people that are coming here, like patients that are coming
Right,
here.
right.
Of course, that changes the whole day because you stay with them.
Diego, what are the feelings of the people who's gonna come in our country? Because I think it would be the right time or the first time of most of them.
Yes, well, talking about American patients, so their healthcare is mostly private. So that makes us a little bit getting into what it is more of a market, which is something that as Italians we see a little bit weird because we have yes
all around the world, I think.
Yes, absolutely. But no, don't think a lot of countries actually have these private institutions.
Sure.
But
Thank
the
you.
U.S. a lot, and so the American. All this to say that the American patient is actually already used to traveling, maybe from state to state, or have even medium long distances to get to treatment or to the clinic. What they're not used to a lot is to travel to another country because that might scare them. You're facing a bureaucracy, doctors, a way of thinking, different language. So that's where we come into play, and follow them throughout the whole process with translation, bookings, and everything. And so what we do is to make the whole experience stress-free completely and tailor the treatment path.
What are the right words you usually use to make them feel right?
So
to start this step.
Yeah, well, it really depends on the condition. I've came to learn throughout my experience, because medical tourism Italy is right now really focused on chronic conditions that have to deal with chronic pain, and for which Italy is an absolute excellence, and with some of the best rheumatologists, some of the best clinics and treatment paths in the world.
Yep.
So when it comes to chronic pain, I think that the words is not what I actually use. I think that the most important part is to listen, because you have
to be present.
Yes, to be present. Yeah, but also every pain is a very subjective matter.
Right,
so you need to really let them speak, and I see that they understand and they perceive it, and once you just hear them out, just tell them what we do, how we work, and basically it all goes pretty smoothly from there.
Just to be someone to be supported by.
Yes, exactly.
Exactly. So to face this kind of organization, this kind of help you can have by yourself, for yourself first, just write down on your PC, on your keyboards, Medical Tourism Italy, and you find it on Facebook or on YouTube or on Instagram, all the 3 spaces. But first, just to greet ourselves, just to say hello each other. I used to make my guests having the last message of them. So this is the moment of the Storytime's guest last message moment. Okay. Just 30 seconds, 40 seconds, Diego.
Yes.
You can leave to our audience the last message of you. So you ready for this?
Well,
okay.
Yeah, I guess. No, my message goes to everybody seeking for treatment all over the world, and actually not only Americans, Italians as well. As I said, COVID and the pandemic really changed the things and showed how the world is all linked, and working together, especially in the healthcare issues, will be vital and is the future.
Okay, Diego, it's been really a good satisfaction to talk with you. So
Thank you.
I wish you
Me as
to
well.
keep going in this enthusiastic power of your
Thank you.
moment of your work, and see you soon.
Okay.
Okay, bye bye.
Bye bye.
So let's have a good moment for you all, and I thank Diego Gonzales to have been here, and I thank you to all of you to have listened to us till this moment by Marco Ferraro Speaker, da Marco Ferraro Speaker. A great bye bye, ciao ciao, see you soon, bye bye.
Storytime, Evoluzione Radio.